Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Elche are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Takes a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cleared away. Applies the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's made its way to him. Yamal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has been slung wide. And that's really well manoeuvred. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Deftly away. And that's a throw-in. Iniesta stood his ground strongly. Can he get it through? Valera. And he's been shifted off it. De Jong plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's cut it out. Eto'o, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Cruyff. There's the shot! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. And smartly reclaimed. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's having a pop! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class! And that takes him up to 30. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Marquez. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Xavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Pinches it off him. And it's Eto'o. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
PK. Goes for the shot! No, not quite.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. De Jong calmly anticipates. De Jong makes a dash for it. He is through here. There's the delivery. De Jong with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Gonzalo Villa distributed tidily. Now it's Gonzalo Villa. Xavi. This is De Jong. Iniesta. Now it's Gonzalo Villa. Nice interception. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Valera receives it in a wide position. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Some resolute defending there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Iniesta. He's going for goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valera producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now, can they get him away? Dink through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice bit of trickery. And Cruyff! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well, there's the clearance. He's got away. Shot could be on. Or a bust challenge. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Quality ball. That's destined for the flank. Look where it came from. Chance! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Messi. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Elche really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Jordi Alba gets a foot in here. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he finish? And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So their fourth quarter of the game. They've played it short. Jordi Alba. Elche have the chance to go the other way. Now it's open. Here's a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Oh no, this does not look good. And that is out of play. Five minutes left on the clock. Spread it left. Valera. So no flag here. Big chance! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Valera.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's come loose. And the counter is on. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. De Jong deals with that comfortably. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And the referee brings it to a close. It is the end of the road. The result simply not... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
Tries a shot!
And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So to play, and it is a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short, and he's gone backwards.
Shapes to shoot!
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get it through? Valera looking to receive it in space. Valera. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The ball goes in. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. Hangs in a cross.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gonzalo Villar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kubasi cannot be beaten that easily. Sangare. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Gonzalo Villa. This looks promising. That'll be a corner. They've played it short. Now there's a fine ball.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's hit the upright. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here. Showing great feet there. Cross into the box. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space, and it's played it. Gets his head on it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi deals with that comfortably. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball! Caught offside that time. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Gonzalo Villa. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's gone for it! That was travelling. Great vision. De Jong. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Kubasi proves too strong, too smart. Now, can they get him away? Hangs one. Towering header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ah, he's given it away. Threads one in. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a
decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looks and again! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Gonzalo Villa. And here's Aubameyang. Played out wide. Yamal. He's found a way through. Here comes the cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So much time and space here. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. And Aubameyang! Dispatched clinically. And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
And no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. And back to the goalkeeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things.
And the shot! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that has left him in a heap. Gonzalo Villa.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, great feat, that.
Steaming on goalwards. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Cruyff. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Flashes it across. Oh, greatly! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Just 1 minute now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Cruyff with the cross. Bullish header!
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aubameyang being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. But it's Piqué. Piqué! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that really should have been that.
Piqué has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Ferran Torres plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. Elche have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Ferran Torres. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Marquez. And they've got rid. Oh, that's nice. He's shifting through the gears here. Flings in a header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Kubasi gets it away. Tries to pass it through. And that's it. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Bienvenidos al partido de...
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Bilbao are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Piqué stood his ground.
Tries one from range. Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Oh, well played, well played. He's got away. Knocks it into space. Boiro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Marquez. Over to the right flank. Looking for the run. Always onto this.
Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Crosses. Oh, good climb! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Boiro. Now Paredes. Yeray. Jaureguiza. Nicely weighted ball. Boiro looking to receive it in space. Header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Williams. Yamal with the clearance. Kubasi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Yamal. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's been shifted off it. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Williams. They get a throw in. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's hit the upright. No, just not quite.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Kuruzeta. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. De Jong. And Kubasi. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubasi. And it's De Jong. Iniesta.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Sunset. Robert Navarro has found the net here, of course. Pau Kubasi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in. And that's the keeper's ball. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Cruyff. Messi. And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Sunset. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neto with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Marquez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's sunset. William.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Threads one in.
Shot a goal!
It's bounced back off the post.
And no mistake. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Bilbao have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Eto'o always looking for that half a chance. Well, that's well seen too. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Xavi does really well to win the ball there. He's picked his way through. Xavi with the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Crosses it in here. Padilla claims it without any fuss. Jaureguizar, who's set up one goal so far. Boiro. Half an hour gone in the second half. Out towards the flank. Now there's a
Real chance!
could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Guruzzeta really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Messi.
Barcelona are making a change now.
Eto'o. El dorsal 14. Serán
Oh,
sustituidos
good
por
effort!
El dorsal 15.
No, he's
El
got that
dorsal
completely
17.
wrong.
Jordi Alba. El dorsal 10.
Xavi. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Pass is just off target.
Bilbao surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Obama.
And Cruyff!
So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Jordi Alba. Steep chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he makes no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Can he finish? He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Yeah, he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Barcelona found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Marquez. Xavi. He has found the way through. Jordi Alba. He leaps for it. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Yeray gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cruyff. That's that, the end. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
Vallecas really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Iniesta is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat.
Shot and goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Iniesta. Yamal. Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice sequence of passes this. He shifted it to the flank. Played in by Eto'o. And he's there to belt it away. First quarter of an hour gone. It's played through for him. He's picked his way through.
Teka clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Played in by Eto'o. And he's only too happy to take that back. And now the breakaway. So it is still 0-0. Spread to the right. Xavi does well to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Eto'o makes the interception. And they can counter here. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And this is Messi. In once more. Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And it's Messi.
Decent chance!
Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Lamine Yamal certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Yamal. Well, they can break here. Marquez gets across to intercept that. And it's Iniesta. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Cross needs to...
And a header!
Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Looking to play him in. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he plays one through. And he cuts out the supply. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Teka.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Eto'o finding himself in space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Wriggles his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, and I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He has found a way through.
Such good technique.
Played into the box. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very...
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's on it, can he get away? And it's played into the middle. And the pass is intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That's a throw. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. And that's been... There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Messi. El
Well, there is
dorsal
some
14.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
El dorsal
Vallecas
21.
have taken the
Serán
lead.
sustituidos
Look,
por
experienced
el
voices need to be
dorsal
heard
15,
now,
el
along with
dorsal 10,
good purpose and
el dorsal
urgency,
17,
and they can get right back into
Jordi
this.
Alba, el
Foot
dorsal
in.
5.
And here's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's come loose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang!
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Jordi Alba. And he's managed to get free. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? And there's his goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Flashes it across. Tries to get it clear. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Jordi Alba sends it crossfield. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played out towards the right wing, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. Here comes the cross. Terrific effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And there goes the final whistle. It is the long road home. They need it.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Good ball, good take. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he skips past his man. And he's quick to return it. There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kubasi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Iniesta. Oh, good read. PK. Spread to the right. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's played. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Teka played out towards the right wing. Garcia claims comfortable. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Looking to play him in. Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Lejeune kept his eye on it, and he's there. So it is still 0-0. Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. Great vision. Now there's Untika! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Marquez. De Jong, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Yamal. And it's Iniesta. Marquez. Now it's Cruyff. Piqué is onto this. He's got away. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Xavi venturing down the left. He's picked his way through, and it's made its way to him. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Eto'o. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well timed, excellent interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Flash and chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Piqué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spread it left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Marquez. And Kubasi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Vallecas restored parity.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Stood up well to him there. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Messi. Now this could be a chance. Uteka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Jong. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Iniesta. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi stood his ground strongly. Defending of the desperate variety.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's been played through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Marquez has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he
Shapes to shoot!
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lejeune. Spread out to the left. Yamal proves too strong. He's found space here. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Eto'o. El dorsal 14,
Elects to cross.
el dorsal 6, Iniesta. Serán
Barcelona
sustituidos por
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
el dorsal 25.
That looks a decent
Diego
ball.
Begallán.
Cruyff, decent chance! He has found a way through, and he cuts out the supply. De Jong. Xavi gets a foot in here, tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Ball swung in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now, can they get him away?
Vallecas clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a really well-measured ball. Rivaldo running with the ball. And now the breakaway. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
El dorsal 22 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 23.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Messi's cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Oh, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And again. And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's been taken short. That's put paid to the danger. Xavi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's having a pop! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the...
And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Messi plays it short. Now the goes for a shot! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
They've played it short. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Iniesta. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Israel get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Højlund. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to thread one through. Tries to play it through. Now it's Højbjerg. Cross in, looks like... And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's been cut out, well played. Højbjerg. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looking for a runner. Baresi playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. it's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Anderson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Højlund. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi. Lofted.
There's the header!
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. It's played through for him. Great pressure, plenty of it. And that's a dangerous ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Now it's Højlund. Passing is crisp and sharp. Højlund finds himself offside. And he's there to get it away. But he's only too happy. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Eriksson. Højlund. Now Christensen. Can he get it through? Isaksson. Højlund receives it in a good position here. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodri. He's got away. No, there's no going past him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eriksson. Christensen is wide and looking to get onto this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
And now they can spring out of defence. Getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rodri. And it's Ibrahimovic. Iniesta, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Messi goes short.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. Baresi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Israel certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rodri. Hazard. Pulls it back. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Højbjerg. Eriksson. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dorgu finding himself in space. Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever. Engages and forces him off the ball. He is just caressing the ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rodri, and it's Hazard. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Christensen going forward. That's been slipped through. Gets his head on it! And there's a goal! The first significant strike. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Israel, number 2.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Denmark have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
It's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 20.
He's picked his way through.
Number 10.
Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's... Can he finish? Goal! Denmark! And they've got their lead back.
The goal scored
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Denmark leading now. And this is Eriksson. Now it's Højlund. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now, can they get him away? And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Denmark, number 10, Christian Eriksen. Coming on to replace him is number 6,
Shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi with the short one.
Shot a goal!
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Number 12, Joachim Mele. Substitution for Israel, number 22.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Replace him is number 21.
Great chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Israel.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Israel dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Denmark, number 13.
So a bit of a revolving
Coming on
door
the field
here.
is
Lots and lots of
number 18,
changes.
Alexander Ball.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mela. Højbjerg. He's looking wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Christensen spots it and intercepts. Now it's Højlund. That has been slung wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found the way through. Plays it in low. And that's the keeper's ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That has been cut short. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. That's going wide left. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Billing. Norgard. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
And here's Kroos. Tries one from range. They've got to be quick to recover this. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Billing. He's in plenty of space here. Hoyland. Oh, well played. He'll try from distance. There's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dorgu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mela. That's that. The end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot.
He'll try from distance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Vieira with the challenge, and oh, he's taken it. Another chance from a corner. Punched away, and now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away?
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No goals as yet. It's a good run down the right. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Azar. He's found the way through. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the... He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he was quick to react. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ball comes in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Iniesta. Dovbik, spread it left. Baresi. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Baresi. And the return pass. Now it's Malinovsky, and it's made its way to him. Great ball, and he's in. Shapes to shoot, and again. Goal, Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Israel, number 2, Franco Baresi.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
11,
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Number 14.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. Looking for the far post. Nice interception, well timed. And that's another good win of the ball.
Number 20.
Israel can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's destined for the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Dovbik. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Costa! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Israel currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's in. Israel back on level terms.
The goal scorer for Israel.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's in a great shoot! And no mistake! Ah, it's offside and that'll count for nothing.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Cannavaro currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Goes for the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's picked his way through. Now it's Costa. It's not an especially good pass, that. Zinchenko. Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, good take. And he shoots! Great idea, just poorly executed.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Victor Tsihankov. Coming on the field is number 26, Andrei Yarmolenko.
It's Asa! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? Place it in low. Crossed in once. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a key interception. He's got away. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! Goal, Ukraine! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Israel, number 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more
Great chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Number 22, Eden Hazard.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 7.
Ukraine have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal, Israel! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 75 minutes is...
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 3.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Number
Lots and
18.
lots of changes. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Shot a goal!
And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Israel have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Real chance!
They want to be quick to recover this.
This time, surely!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Could be danger here.
That's the throw. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Hoisted in.
Ukraine really are showing all the necessary urgency, but...
Chance!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this?
And he's in on goal.
Picked out.
And a chance! Oh, good finish. They have stolen level at the last.
And goal scorer for
And a
Ukraine.
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Number
Yeah,
14.
when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. That'll be a throw. He's found a way through.
And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Israel, number 9. Cristiano
Another moment of
Ronaldo.
magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Israel look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Israel have won it by sheer force of character.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So what a
today's
sight
match.
this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
A moment to savour for all of us.
Israel.
Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Azar. That is good progress on the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Just eases him off the... He's having a hit! Van Dijk cuts it out, not the most accurate, and he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Thuram. And it's Baggio. Tries from a long way out. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Cannavaro is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. He's picked his way through. Figo. Here comes the cross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And here's Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Azar. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's shifting through the gears here. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Azar, renowned for his long-range shooting. Rodri wins the duel this time. Azar. Eto'o. Here's a shot! That was mighty close. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Azar. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Takes a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Israel are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Stood up well to him there. Cannavaro. Now Piqué. And it's Thuram. Azar. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pinches it off him. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross flung in towards the middle. Ibrahimovic. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Azar. Haaland! Haaland! Struck first time. Oh, split-second reaction.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ibrahimovic! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Neto going about things with real menace. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hazard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's destined for the flank. That has ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Well, played right into his path. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Just about up to the hour now. It's a good run down the right. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bale, he's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Roberto Baggio. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Foot in. Could move up a gear here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Haaland. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Azar. Now it's Figo. Pass somewhat off target. And that's a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Knocks it into space. Bale, and he's managed to get free. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot!
Number 4, Edgar Davids.
Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Messi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Azar. And he's managed to get rid. Referee's given a throw. That has not gone well.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he welcomes it in. And a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And this is Figo. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Nicely intercepted. Ibrahimovic going after that. Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Oh, he's onto this. He's found the way through. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Israel, Lionel Messi.
Corner number 3 coming
number
up.
2, Luis Figo. Coming on the field, number 8, Jude
And a
Bellingham.
chance!
Number 20.
It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Swung over.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? Oh, a very decent attempt. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. Davids. Strong running down that left flank. Cross to the back post. Seedorf. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. He's looking wide. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Cruyff. Spread it left. And he's quick to return it. Deftly away. Now it's Costa. Now who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. Check sends that a long way. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. He is through here. Oh, this looks sharp. Costa is herring after that one. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. He came in hard, very hard. Davids. That's good running with the ball. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Spread out to the left. Pass is just off target. But they've got it again. That's going wide left. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Substitution for Israel, number 16, Rodri.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 13, Lamine
105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Now it's Costa, and he's picked out the run. Shoots! Quality ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, great leap! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Cruyff. Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Cross needs to be good. PK! Oh, that is rather wayward. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is not getting there. And it's been hooked away. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Costa! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good run he's making there. And he whips it in. All hands on deck for this one.
Getting up there!
He's keen, determined to have his say. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Yamal is over the first kick. One 0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
All eyes on him as he places the ball. Shevchenko is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Israel are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Up by 2. The lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Israel with the chance to go 2 up. Made it look easy. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Milan really cannot miss this.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
This to double their advantage. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Roberto Carlos is the 4th man to step forward for them. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save. It's all about his mindset now.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Milan are looking to save match point. Yes, that's how you do it. And the drama continues. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Milan have to score. And that will do it.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending, fantastic.
Israel can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believed that gave him the psychological edge.
Showing great feet there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alonso, muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Udogi gets it clear. And here's Messi. And it's skewed away. That's a good foray he's making.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. That has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram running with intent. That is good alertness. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a goal kick. Both sides exercising caution for now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it into space. Always onto this. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Diaz! It's anyone's ball. In he goes again. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very great.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Rooney clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's quick to snatch it back. Bigo has it out wide and in space. Hangs one in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, distributed tidily. Bigo crosses. Impressive jump! Oh, crossbar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Ibrahimovic really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Now that's well seen too. Azar. He's in a great position here, and he's lost his man here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And it's PK.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. He's had a shot! Elects to cross. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
A header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Azar! Oh, that is a great stop. Xabi Alonso attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Ibrahimovic.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Plays it across. And he's taking no chances there.
Israel clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Ibrahimovic. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. Great vision. He can run onto that. Great reaction. Raul gets it away. Well, what about it? Israel hard. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, great chance! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Yamal, the man with the tool, tries one from range. Perilously close. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. Shot a goal! There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Rooney is flagged offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Quality ball. Rijkaard cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has a look up. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's through here. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Nunez.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hazard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Goal, Israel! And the comeback is complete.
Gol de Israel.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Israel with the lead.
It's so often the case with goals.
Applies the finish! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that.
That's rather hopeful. Can he get on the end of this? And he's whipped it across.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Roll! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Se va a producir
So we
un
have
cambio de
movement on
jugadores.
both benches.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 7, Rooney, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos
There's
por
the delivery.
el dorsal
It's
6,
not an especially good
el
pass,
dorsal
that.
20,
Messi.
el dorsal 19,
Dani Olmo.
el dorsal 13,
Oh, delightful ball.
el dorsal 10. Messi, habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And that is a little undercooked. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He has found the way through. Now the ball in. And we're done. Israel can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Israel really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
You